I think, or I know that what I struggle with most, sorry to make sure that this is focused, I struggle with wanting to feel accomplished, and maybe you don't ever get that properly. I have a feeling you don't ever properly get that, and I'm trying to enjoy this seeking of authenticity. Sounds so obnoxious, but I feel like I look at so many of my peers and they've already found their niche or their part that makes them individual. And just when I look at myself, I don't see that, and I know I'm still searching for that. And again, maybe that's just what we feel on the inside. But I also know that when you're creating, it shouldn't be comfortable. You should be you should be stretching yourself. So at least I feel like I'm doing that. Yeah. I'm gonna go on a walk and sit by the ocean. And yeah. Okay. Trying to work out if this makes me uncomfortable or not. But the great thing about this is actually just getting really comfortable with being in front of you, the camera. I think maybe in general for actors, but I mean, for me specifically, I've always had this such love-hate with the eye, and that I was such a goofball as a kid, like just this. God, I still remember this Christmas family photo of everyone looks really nice, and I'm just pulling this horrendous face, and I remember Dad at the time being really angry because he was like, can't we just have one nice family photo? And I get that, but it's anyhow, that kind of encapsulates me in front of the lens as a kid, but then somewhere in that time frame from maybe 10 or 12, I guess puberty really, I got really self-conscious and maybe just growing into being a woman. And my God, I don't know how do young women do that in front of camera growing up. That must be something else. But I realized that I do love it too much, and there is this weird fluff. But I mean, I always realized that I've always wanted to be acting since I was 5 and watching Sound and Music and all of that. But I think, can you see that? There is this, there's a fly, a little fruit fly. But yeah, so I guess that's why I wanted to start sitting really close to camera. Maybe as I go, I know I do feel like I tend to be far away. I like making somewhat surrealist type imagery. Which reminds me, I need to try that more with painting. But yeah. Oh well, we'll see. This is just play. It's quite bright right now, but like I was playing with all these different to like get decent, all the lipstick, but I don't know, I'm just going back to plants. I really gravitate towards plants and kind of like that is still very wet. Forget that how long it takes for oil to dry. And like again, this is me just playing with base layers, but you can see where I was playing with adding texture, which I do still really like before actually painting or putting anything down. But then I kind of layered in my darker colours and got some basic shapes down. Yeah, like the basic kind of like daydreamy outline of everything. And now I'm going to go in, now that that's mostly dried, and go about adding fine stems and starting to add the details into the foreground. Yeah. Oh no, not the Tom Ford. It's so empty. There's a lot of things kind of strewn everywhere right now, but I mean, the little house is looking really cute, I think. I'm really enjoying being at home. I actually leave for Australia in 4 weeks. Actually, maybe it's a little it is less now. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 weeks. The niece and nephew are huge, and by huge I mean toddlers, but that's still a lot bigger than when they were babes. I think what I like about filming too is that going different places and just how different the light is. And the environment is just so beautifully different. So that's my main thing about traveling, is being able to see how beautifully different it looks. It'll be nice to mow the lawn and chat with my mum. So that will be good. I keep having these really long tangents with my sister about imposter syndrome. Also in Australia there's a thing called tall poppy syndrome, when people give you praise and you don't feel like you deserve the praise, or then you kind of turn it into a negative anyway. Very prone to both those things, but it's a nice conversation in just getting over it. Just get over it. I love filming. I love actually getting to be a performer in a little space that I get to control, because auditioning is it's not few and far between. I'm auditioning a lot, but I don't control if I get the parts. I can be as prepared as I can be and never turn down an opportunity, but I don't get the say as to what I'm doing. So this is nice. And I really want a glass of wine right now. Do I have any? No. You know what I do have? Rum and Coke.